Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours.
Good morning. Good morning. We here. Let me check the audio right quick. All right, looks good. Yeah. Good to go. Predator, Room Beats, Tech Team, Mad Moxie. What up? Gotta protect your ass, that's right. Mudbum. Cobra in the house. Anybody take that short this morning? Had a really nice short. I logged on and shorted. I shorted here. I posted in Discord. My target was the 25K. Unfortunately, I got trailed out on most or my runner. I was down to a runner. I shorted with 4 micros, and I took the majority off at 20, and then or 2 off at 20, and then 2 off at the low. And I tried to leave a little lotto runner down for the 25K, but I got trailed out. We got trailed out. Nice clean trade there very early in the morning. Good morning, Danielle. Robert. So I was pretty happy with that trade. I did not take it on the fundeds, but I did take it on the my funded futures and the copier. Man, this copier overnight. I took some trades overnight too, and look how wild this copier is. So this one's up 285. Now, keep in mind, every one of these accounts took the same trade. That one's up 285. This one's up 236. This one's up 170. 170. 161. These all took the exact same trades. 166. The copier is on crack today. 228. And 159. I mean, look how wild the difference in the P&Ls are here. I mean, it's just insane. The Quantower copier is on crack this morning. And then on the funded accounts, we did get our daily 50 last night. So you can see up $50 on these funded accounts. Not really going to take any more trades on these today, I don't believe. I will take more trades on the evals. So we are up 50 on those. But I am going to look to get some work done on the evals today. Good morning, Mope. Full port short Monday. Maybe if it's anything like last week, right? Chris in the house. Francis, good morning. Yeah, everybody hit that like button on your way in. We appreciate you. We're going to give away a $100 trade day prize. $100 cash from trade day. You got to be able to sign up for Rise, remember? If you can't sign up for Rise, then you can take a trade day free account. Nothing wrong with that either. Not a bad idea there either. This low here is technically protected. This low that we just created is technically protected, right? It's a low that swept an hourly gap there into an hourly gap. So if we push back below this low, I think that we got a decent chance of going quite a bit lower. But I'm thinking we kind of hold this and push up into the 150s at a minimum. But we'll see. We'll play it by ear. We did have a second short setup here that I ignored. You know. Matty Matt up 170. Let's go. What up, Art? Tell me if you should start trading again. Don't do it. If you're up 170, that's a pretty good day already. Pretty good day. I mean, I don't plan on, excuse me, I don't plan on putting these accounts at risk, these profits. I will still take a trade, but, you know, within reason. I'm actually more interested in taking trades on these other accounts over here, so I'll drag this over when I enter, but I'll enter small size on these, probably 1 micro, and only take this kind of, we might take, like, if we push up here and we get a previous day close touch, we'll take that with a couple of mics, nothing crazy. Start the day green, you want to keep the green, right? Especially on a Monday. Jeff, last night your regular 150K account plus 785, 150K silver trading account plus 330. Hey, a great job, Jeff. Has anybody heard? I've got a prop firm reaching out to me. I've never heard of them. They're offering me free accounts, but I've never heard of this prop firm. It's called YRM Prop. I have no clue who they are. Anybody ever heard of them? They're offering me 10 free accounts. I'm like, hey, if you guys are trading with them, then we'll give you guys the free accounts. But I don't know them. I don't know anything about them. I've never even heard of them. So, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I've never heard of them either. It's weird. What up, I8 Weeks? So, that was kind of my concern with them. Alexa, you've heard of them? Seriously? They said they've gotten no negative reviews. You keep passing TPT evaluations in 2 days and got flipped. I think it's time for me to add an account to avoid trading. Yeah, Tyson, nothing wrong with that. Go with Trade Day. 30% off, no activation fee. Very similar to Take Profit Trader. Basically the same. YRM Prop. If Alexi's heard of them, I mean, if some of you guys have heard of them, I don't mind taking some free accounts from a prop firm to just give to you guys, right? So they offered me 10 accounts to give away and 1 free for myself, full disclosure. You know, I mean, if some of you are trading them, then I've got no problem passing them on to you guys. As long as there's no strings attached, you know, they don't need my firstborn or anything like that. We rarely mean it, WRM. Oh, Kellyanne traded them and got to pay out. Oh, okay. They've been heavily advertised. I got you, Chris. I didn't know that. All right, cool. Well, I'll probably pick up the 10 free accounts and just give them away. Nothing wrong with that. I knew you guys would have the answer. All right, let's check out the news for today. Really no news, right? I mean, it's little 1-star stuff, but nothing really. No real news. I'm almost anticipating it open. I mean, this is kind of my lean. Push up to here and then kind of see what happens. I don't know if that happens, but that's what I'm thinking. They have Volumetrica. Got you. Finally, Project X was put to rest. Crappy platform. Yeah. Well, Room, the thing is, by giving away the accounts on my stream, it will give them some promotion, obviously. But I'm not even an affiliate to them. I'm not an affiliate with them. They reached out to me, so. I don't plan on being an affiliate with them, to be honest. They just reached out to me. Got a really nice wick sitting up there at 177 area that looks juicy. Little juicy. A little juicy. Yeah, is anybody caught up in that Project X thing? Hopefully you guys aren't really using Project X. I'm not sure. I don't think they were horrible. but I'm not using them. Good morning, Donovan. Yeah, Tyson, you got to flip your mindset right there. You got to flip your mindset. That's a lot trading. Especially Tyson, once you size up, dude, look. I mean, look at me. I made $50. $50 on these accounts. But it's across 20 plus accounts. So that $50 is $1,000, right? That's how you have to think about it. That's how you got to think about it. Even a small amounts. Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. Room, well, I won't promote them unless I like them. What's happening with Project X? Visible, nothing happens with the accounts that you currently have from what I understand. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. You're still able to trade those. You just can't add any new accounts. So, you're looking for a YouTube video on Volumetrica. YRM popped up. Oh, okay. Cool. Exclamation point MM in the chat, guys. Project X is a platform that was offered by multiple prop firms that was owned by TopStep X, and TopStep has pulled the rug on Project X, leaving their vendors out to dry, hanging the vendors out to dry, from what I understand. Good morning, Black Phoenix. So we also need to hit the like button. Again, I think if we break below the lows here, I think we push down. Buellanox code's not working. Should be MM for 75% off. Let me check it. Unless it ended over the weekend or something. Oh, okay. Yeah, Buellanox just went 85%. Let's go. Try it now. 85%, guys, off option 1 and option 2. 85% off Buellanox. That's not bad. Yeah, I have a Buellanox code. You have to change it every time they change the sell. It was exposed they were taking all traders' data from every prop. Yeah. Well, they had said they were going to do that. They can't do anything with it, though. So, Buellanox, 85% off, guys and gals. That's a pretty good deal. I would prefer the 91, but we'll take the 85. Option 2 as well, Alexi, which is not often that you get that. Not often that you get that. So the option 2 is the, let me make sure it's all of them. Yeah, the 25K is included in there too. 25, 50, 100. I don't recommend anything over 50 with Buellanox, but code MM if you want to pick up some accounts with Buellanox, that's a good deal. 85% off, 85. Let's go, let's go. Yeah, it's option 2 for sure. I hate weeks, but I don't recommend over the 50K. What do they do with the data? Who knows? I mean, they can't do much. I'm using Ninja Trader, so Tradeovate, Ninja Trader, and Quantower. Those are the ones I'm using. Good morning, TJP. I trust those platforms. Yeah, I hope they do Tech T. Option 2 is an end-of-day account room, so their normal accounts are intraday trailing. Their option 2 accounts are end-of-day. So you can get a 25K end-of-day, a 50K end-of-day. They're usually more expensive. The end-of-days, they don't usually have the sell on. So this setup did end up paying. Would have been short from 26. I just didn't like it because, you know, like I said, this low is technically protected. Now that it's broken below that low, I think maybe we move down. We'll see. Only problem with their end of day is they have daily loss limit. They do. You are right. I hate weeks. That is true. And also, you can trade less contracts. Good morning, Rob. She left a log on top of the mattress. June? June? Yeah, he's a low taken out. June did? Or is that something that you've experienced in your real life design? In your own time? A log on top of the mattress. Oh, June here. That's right. All right, we got 1 minute till open. Let's see kind of what we get. Oh, man, let's see what we get. Amber Turd. That's that. Yeah, nice play on words. It is funny her name was Heard, right? You just change the H to a T. Good morning, Kirk. I got about 30 seconds here. You're short two micro ES from 67.39. Let's go. It's not a bad entry. I mean, I do think that we're going to Judah swing up, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. We might Judah swing up. Needed 250 for our trade day payout. Started thinking about the next payout buffer. That sucks, Mo. Room's longing open. I mean, I think that's not a bad idea. We're open now, but I don't know. I mean, here's the thing, guys. On the 15-minute chart, like, look to the downside. There's not much. I mean, you have this here, which we can draw out. So you may get a bounce from here. But below there is not much, right? Not really much holding us up. So you could get a bounce here. I'll try a bounce. 10 points, 1 micro. There we go. That's kind of an easy read, right? 15-minute OB there. 15-minute bullish order block. So I'm fading you. No, Chris, just for a little bounce. 10 points. Nothing, not a big deal. My next level down is 67.28. We just tagged that on ES. Mancini's next level down is the 23. Below there, you have nothing all the way into 07. So if we don't hold this 28 level here, we could really push lower. Can you pass option 2 in 1 day? Faux show. Faux show. You can. Looks like it might retest that 38, though. Hopefully you took some profit there, Chris. You still think we take out Friday's low? Man, that is down there, though, isn't it? 626. You might be right. Look at that sniper entry I had there. Look at that order block we drew out. Look at that. Amazing. Anybody holding the runner? That's 100 points. Holy shit, guys. That's 100 points. That's insane. I didn't realize that was that big. That was 100 points. That is crazy. Push the lows, then absolutely rip. It's what it did Friday too, right? So Mancini's information, 64 reclaimed a run. So got quite a bit of a push-up needed to run. I did not read the newsletter, I'm going to be honest. I forgot. I didn't look at the newsletter, so I don't have the answers from the newsletter. You just made 150 on the flip day. Could be working towards passing another account. Yeah, Tyson. Well, Bulenox is just 85% off. Tyson, get the end of day account for 85% off. It's going to be like 20 something dollars. Use code MM. What would be the I don't know how much it is. Got out 91, thought I was a genius. Kicking that algo. Trying to be patient here, guys. Being patient. I will take this up here. I'll take that first. You got 3 Bulenox Masters on Project Slip X. What happens if they get rid of X? Nothing designed it. So the X will stay. You'll still be able to trade them on X. It's from what I understand, you'll still everything will still be active for now, unless the prop firm reaches out to you to switch over to another platform. You can Tyson, you can message them and ask. They might do that for you. I can't say that they will, but they might. I'm going to short the 147.50, guys. Do I risk 40? Yeah, let's risk $40 on the 147.50. I'm going to throw my order on up there at 147.50. Looks like that might coincide with the VWAP. Yeah, just 160 point bounce. And we only bought the bottom. I mean, we long, what, 63? I'm going to take this over here in these accounts as well. They don't have as much profit. I'll still take them with 2. I'll take it with 2. I know this is kind of fading the move, but all right, we're going to take this trade here. We'll see if we get stopped out. That will be the gap fill there as well. I don't mind where this sits because like 150 normally gets a little bit of a move back down. So let's see here what happens. Kind of standing in front of a freight train here, but we'll give it a try. Tagged in. Need a reaction here quickly. Nope. Stopped out. Just right through there. But ES pushing up there to the 64. This could be an area where we kind of turn back down now. We pop above the VWAP, we may just continue higher. There's that 200 EMA too. Right there with the VWAP. See if we get a close above. 173 a better short. Yeah, it could be. This is just... I normally wouldn't take this trade before 10 a.m., but I thought the fact that it's at 150, we'd get a reaction. And we just didn't. That's okay. Took 20 points. Let's go. All right, let's wait and see what happens here. If we get a close above here, we may stab. Morning, Alito. Overnight high sitting up there at the 360s. Yes, at that 64 level there. Have I ever reset a funded account? Yeah, like once or twice ever on Take Profit Trader. It's not something I recommend doing that often, but I've done it once or twice, maybe for a full send. Morning, Thomas. Clarity in the house. See if ES can pop here. It's at that 64 level. Does it go? Does it not? I don't know. When you reset the account, yeah, but I did a news play. Watching here to see, guys. Kind of rejecting that VWAP there. ES pulling back. Is this thing not? No, it is. Okay, I was like, what is this thing doing? Sells off to 955, then buyers step in. This is the area where Mancini says, like, yes, kind of pulling back there, 55s. Your ninja's laggy. Mine seems to be working okay, room. 955 area was too good to pass. Well, I didn't pass on it. I bought it, but all right, I'm going to jump in here, guys. I like this momentum. Feels like we squeeze here. There we go. Got that loss back. All you had to do was hold. I don't know, John. Let me see how long it is. What does it say? It says 30th. Get through the 30th. Straight to the 198 order, kind of pulled back. Yeah, for sure. A little double top there on the ES. That next push probably gets through there. Let's just be patient here. I mean, there's no reason to be doing anything too crazy. That open close level will be, I mean, like it bounced off there already. I like that level after 10. We'll still take the first test after 10 if we get it. Going to get a bearish Hirami on the 5-minute here. Pull back into 25,090 would be kind of be your target. 95. $120 at 373. That's just above the overnight high. Let's take that back down to 1. I might jump in long here. I think the next push up here. Let's see. Yeah, Jamie, it has. All right, we're going to jam this in here, and I'm going to move this up. We're going to go stop to break even after it breaks the 200 and let this run. Oh, come on. That next push through there, we're going to go stop to break even. There we go. Now stop to break even. Let's get a run up into the 220s here. If we just went 10 points on this, we would already be out, but I was looking for a little more. Of course, it stops me. Still think it pops. I still think it pops. Just requested 5K. Let's go, Francis. Nice job. 5K for Francis. Let's go. That's amazing. Getting your 15-minute breakout here, too. God, man, I want to... All right. Come on. Don't do me dirty here. Oh, gosh. Twice I've done myself dirty there. I should just take the 10 points, I guess. All right. This thing's just going to go now, guys. All right, I'm just watching here, guys. We're kind of breaking out on the 15-minute opening range. I think we push up. Well, ES needs to hold this level here. That's a good reaction. I mean, the run into 250 kind of makes sense pretty quickly here, at minimum. ES reclaims 64 here. If it gets back through the highs there, I think we squeeze. Let's see, watching here. New 5-minute candle. Squeezing here. Short here now. Room, you're always short when I'm long. What's wrong? What's wrong with that? Oh. I'm looking for 249. Can we get 249? Let me drag this over so y'all can see, you know. I'm going to lock in 10 points. Oh. Yes, I know I didn't show the trade. It's fine. I should just have this at break even, but come on, get through the 49s here. It should squeeze. There we go. Let's go. No setups now. Now that we are above the VWAP, though, and ES has reclaimed that 64, I think the overnight high is probably the draw on liquidity. We didn't really have a negative reaction, a bearish reaction at the 50% mark. So on ES, if you're long, I think a great target is 68.01. 68.01 would be a great target here if you're long ES. But at some point, you would think that we get a pullback. Once we get past 10 a.m., maybe we can get a little pullback into this area, and I can look for a long again. I mean, it doesn't really matter if it does it before 10 a.m., but, you know. $38 likes, come on. 59 viewers, we should have 59 likes. Yeah, Mancini called it easy long there, Kirk. Reclaim of 64. I mean, he also called this, which I didn't call out. Oh, wait a second, guys. I'm still in a long over here. Holy cow. I just noticed I was still in a long. Okay. But he did call this out, too. He called this long, which I didn't tell you guys about. The recovery of the overnight low at 67.40 was your long trigger. So that was your first long trigger. So this candle here would have been your first long trigger. That's up 32. I didn't take that one. I waited for the reclaim of this. It's kind of the reason I got long there. Push above, retest, bounce. But you should have really been long from the 40s. Up 150. Let's go. Morning, Punisher. Up 750 on 3 micros. God dang, that's nice tech. Largest trade ever long from 24,990 with 5 minis. Bassett, you're insane. 6751 was the newsletter. Yeah, I didn't get the newsletter. I didn't read it, Kirk. It's my fault. A redesign on the channel. Yeah, Room, that's what I'm trying to do. I was supposed to work on it over the weekend, and I did not do it. So, did not do it. 300 punch off the bottom. Yeah, I kind of thought we might sell down, but I did take a long down here at the bottom. We took 10 points. 10 points off the bottom. Still wait for this 21 EMA pullback. That'll be amazing. $15K on a personal account? Let's go. Somalia. Pawn slacker. What up, Wolf Scout? Top of the hour, squeeze in reverse, maybe. We'll see. 5 minutes. Yeah, I wouldn't mind a pullback here. At all. Yeah, I was still in long on 2 of my Fideas accounts there. I had no idea. I was still in long. No clue. I wasn't paying attention. Normally, I look up there after every trade, but I did not. What did I make on the trade? I don't know, John. Probably like $60 or something. It was 1 micro. 50, $60. It was 2 accounts, 1 micro. Starting to get the pullback now. Past the option 2. Dang, already, Room? Let's go. Guys, if you want to help support the channel, Tradeify's got 40% off. Use code MM. Trade days 30% off, code MM. Take Profit Trader 40% off, code MM. Bulanox 85% off, code MM. I'm not sure what Apex is doing right now, but code MYTH, MYTH. Remember, guys, just because you don't get anything off on My Funded Futures, it does help me if you use code MM. Even though there's no discount for my code, please still use code MM. It does help me. Funded Futures Network, buy one, get one free. 50% off, code MM. Legends, I think, is 80% off. I don't think they're still 90. Code MM. Funding Ticks, code MM. They should be 40% off as well. Lucid's 40% off as well, code MM. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And Funded Next is code MM as well. If you want to help support the channel. I haven't said that probably in 3 or 4 days, so I figure I might ought to say it. I might ought to say it occasionally. $200 1 micro open, looking for Friday all over again. Let's go. It does look kind of like that, doesn't it? Pulled back there, getting a little bounce. Retesting the 64 on the ES. This could be a good buy spot. Could be a buy spot. You want to be back at the beach? It's cold here. Yeah. You the man, Charles. You the man. Appreciate you. You passed 2 funding ticks and blew them. Dang, that sucks, Rob. Friday, we just had a nice ripper. 600 points, 700 points straight up. If we lose that 64 level, then I think we might have a bit of a retracement here. But I don't know if I'm bearish yet, Mo. I'm not sure. Husk is over there. He's still long from 25,093. So he's locking in 100 points. He just got stopped out. 64 is the VWAP, right at it. Yeah, 63 is the VWAP I got. Like the stream. Let's go. Let's go. Like the stream. $100 giveaway going on. Trade day. You'll get it first week of December. If it's up to me, you get it today, but I'm poor. So I can't afford to give you guys that. If I could, I would. Trust me. One day we'll be there. One day we shall be there. Exclamation point MM in the chat. You. Checking on something right quick when the market's not doing much. All right. How many bulls took that 15-minute breakout? I took it. What up, NQ Killer? The option 2 sell at Bulanox is very rare. Yeah, it is for sure. Past the buffer on Lucid. I'm calling it. Let's go, Nathaniel. Nice job. Come if my match is correct. Need 15 more for 8K subs. Yes, it is. 15 more for 8K subs. Yep. All right, we might get a setup here. We will be full porting a take profit trader. This is after 10 a.m. too. I mean, we could just buy the 147s here. Let me see. I might do that. Got to get the kids grown and out of the house, yeah, for sure. They take all the money, trust me. All the money. Let's see if we get a setup here. You stopped out? All right, here we go. Question is, do I just buy the 147 or do I wait for the exact setup, the other setup? Might just buy the 147. All right, I'm in on one account here. I'm going to buy the 148, and I'm going to look for a pushback up to 161. And looks like it might get stopped. Come on, push it. Rip it up here. I'm going to go stop to break even at 158 if we get it. Oh, no. We got stopped out on that one. I tried that take profit trader full port on that one account. I mean, we did that successfully a couple of times last week. We had one extra account, so for it not to work here is fine. Look at this thing go. Wow. So that EMA, or the 147, didn't hold at all there. 250 scalping 1 micro for 10 points. Let's go. Hey, Ad Nani. Welcome to the Methodical Crew. Thank you for your subscription. You the man. Look at that rip lower. Insane. Trying to bounce, just didn't work. It just didn't work. You were looking for this to be a bull trap this morning? Yeah. Yes, holding the 51 there. First test on the 20 EMA on the 5-minute. This could be interesting for a short. Push back up into here. We could take this potentially. But we'll see. That's a 50-point stop, though, on this. Call for him from the shorts. Let's go. I might front run this. To keep my stop smaller. It would be better if this candle closed up in here and we could have a shorter stop. Max is barking. I don't know what's going on with Max over there. He's bargaining something. Something. Possible inside bar. Yeah, I think it's going to break. And it might. It might be. All right, move the stop to break even there. I want to see this expand into the 100s. Up 10 or 12 points here. I could just take profit here. There we go. I'm going to lock in 20 points here. Locking in 25 points here. Thanks for the 20 points, Max. Max Barks, get into the market. Get in. I'm trailing pretty hard here, locking in 30 points. Love it. It was down big from trying to find a reversal. Let's go. Let's keep moving this down. Locking in 40, 30, 20, 35 points. 35 points. All right, stopped out. After another beep, I had to look right quick. All right, there we go. There we go. Little 35-point banger. Nothing wrong with it. All right, ES back down to the 42 there. That 38 to 42, a little weaker there. We're going to wait here and see what the next opportunity is. Daily close level 94. $57. Didn't quite mitigate that 5-minute gap down there. We did the, or did we? Wait, we did. We did the 5-minute. Yeah, we actually did mitigate that 5-minute. I was looking at the 2-minute here. So that actually would have been a good spot to take profit now that I'm looking like 80. It would have been a good spot. Would have been a decent spot there. See if we get another short opportunity here. Non-flipping rule for trade day. Traded 3 days for $900. Need $300 in the next 12 days. Trade the same. Alexi, in the evaluation, it doesn't matter. The numbers don't matter. They're talking about specifically in the funded account stage. So in the evaluation, you can flip however you need to flip. If you need a couple more days of $100 or whatever the case is, you just make what you need to make. It's not, you can literally just enter and exit if you're already at the target. So you could hit the target today and then just enter and exit the next tomorrow, and you'll be good. Da-da-da-da. You know, we'll push up here. Yeah, Trev, it's given opportunities in both directions for sure. ATR is a little high here, 40 points though on the 2-minute. Trade day does have consistency in the evaluation, Francis. 30%. So the most you can make on the 50K is the 900 or the $900, which is what he's talking about. But he was just asking about the flipping rule. Got to trade 5 traded days, just like in Take Profit Trader, with 30% consistency rule. All right, I'm going to enter short here, guys. You see the limit order there. This is not the greatest of setups, but we're going to take it. Inside bar on the 5-minute. All right, looks like the inside bar might break to the upside. 66 points. One micro. Previous day close did fail today. Like to see 5 days of trading data, not 3 or 4. Yeah, but Alexi, trust me, I've flipped the last day, and I know other people who have too. So why would you continue trading if you only need $300? You know, you would just make the $300 and be done. If we get tagged into the short, then we'll take it here. And if we get stopped out, then that will be a long. So if we get stopped out here, that'll be a long trigger. You know what? I may just take the 10 points here on this. I'm not going to be greedy on it. Let's just take 10 points if we can get it. I think go stop to break even fairly quickly here too. All right, I'm out of that. Well, supposed to be out of it. I don't know. Kind of got spooked out of that one. Yeah, I get it, Alexi, but I promise you, you should be fine on flipping a day. I mean, at the end of the day, look at this thing. It's going to go now. Ah. That was one that was kind of like, it was a little tricky to take that one. I was a little, because you could just put in a higher low here, right? You know, you can look at it like this. It's kind of what I was trying to pay attention to. It's like, kind of approaching that trend line there, the whole number as well. Do I have a code for alpha? I don't. I do not. I've never, I don't know a lot about them, to be honest. I mean, I could probably get one, but I don't know a whole lot about them. Yeah, Alexi. I mean, that would be stupid, right? They should. I think what they're referring to there is like, let's say, you know, if you make the max in 3 days, you know, or if you get your target in 4 days, obviously you're not going to put the account at risk on the 5th day. That makes no sense. So I think they're thinking like in terms of like, let's say you're making 300 a day, 300, 300, 300, 300, and then all of a sudden you have a 900, or so on and so forth, kind of like that. Oh man, that short's banging. What's wrong with me? Another 23. All right, Max. You're giving them out over there. If we get a push back up here, we could re-enter. We probably have to push back up to like 95. 95 area for me to re-enter. Okay, that's not bad. So I'll enter on this pushback through. Inside bar, yeah. It paid, so far, it's still working. It's 24 points. So still in the works here. $65, I think I go stop to break even here. Come on. There we go. There we are. Stopped out. I don't know. It's one of those ones. I don't want to risk 60 points on the trade. Even with a micro, still $120. It probably pushes on down. I don't know. We're in a big 5-minute gap here. This thing could turn back around, but I don't know. We'll see. My instinct is a pushback up could come here. It'd be like a 40-point stop right now if you entered now. I don't like the look of it. There's an SMT at the lows, although it really doesn't matter. Come on, Max, what you need? Bots attack? Are we? I mean, you could take it here, but I don't like it now. ES reclaiming that 51. Hold over 100. If it fails to hold over 100, yeah. All right, I'm going to stab it here. Short. With the shorter stop loss on this 5-minute. Inside buy. Risking like, I don't know, $80. Looks like it might go. But I'm going to try it anyway. I think that it's fine here. I'll probably go stop to break even back at like that 95 area. break even. We lose 90. This should waterfall here. Come on, get through there. Gonna need to borrow that dog a few days per month. Oh. We'll lock some in here. We're gonna go 20 points. Could just leave the stop at break even, but there we go. Initial balance at the close of the candle. Yeah, what do we got? Initial balance will be set. What's the range? 300-point range. Fear on to be bullish. Positive 300. Let's go. I hate weak. Shut it down. Lock it down. Take the $300 and walk. Black Beauty was speaking Spanish. No reason to be bullish. Yeah. All right, guys, we got to do the giveaway here in about 10 minutes, but we need more likes. 73 viewers, 63 likes. We need 100 likes. Exclamation point MM in the chat if you want to enter the $100 trade day cash giveaway. Another inside bar here, basically signifying chop. So no, that's interesting, Trev. You can jump onto your alt accounts and still enter the giveaway as well. Oh, let's see if we're, oh, is that what you're talking about? The giveaway we were getting botted? Let me see. Let's see how many entries we have. Yeah, we do have 128 entries and only 70 viewers. But if each viewer had one alt, I don't know. Look at that rip back up. Timely exit by us. Timely exit. This thing looks squeezy here. See how price reacts to like that 159 level there. Hit the like, Tory Trade 10 lines. Holding kind of stuck right here at the open level, just not really getting through there. We're going to be aggressive and stab here for that run through the 159. 1 micro. Loser. It's a loser, just like us. I heard another beep. I had to look. Figured we'd run that 159, but just couldn't pop the VWAP there on the ES yet. Oh, is this top of the hour? 10:30. I was like, something's up here. Oh, man. What happened there? Why did that take? It took 2. Weird. Is something going on here? The price looking a little twitchy. A little twitchy. Yes, back to 67.51. Rejection off the VWAP there. Smoking something funny. Maybe. Do I have to make 100 for a core daily to count on funded? I'm not sure. I think so. I 8 weeks for it to count toward. Depends on which one you have. If you wait, yeah, on the core, yeah, that's true. Yeah, core, $100 a day. Let's see here. Did it breach this wick here yet? Not quite. 56. $9.55 is that next level down there. Come on, why are you gonna bounce right there? That's annoying. Did it not take that level? No, it didn't. Breaker at 61. Is that why it bounced? 38 trades and plus 100 on the day. Let's go, Nate. Hey, it's better than being negative, right? Better than being negative. I did jump in the short here. These are evals. First target will also be stop to break even. Look for that run down into the 25K. I don't love it at this point, but we'll see what it does. I was going to go break even at the lows here, and it just missed them. But I think ES did take the low. Yeah, ES did take the low. It's a little scary. Kind of got in a little late off of it, but that's all right. Duh. The interior is really up here at the 86, so I'm about 8 points lower than I should be, but all right, might be stopped. The Coochie Man is here. The Coochie Man. What up, Coochie Man? You will forever use your alt here from now on. Nothing wrong with that. We welcome it. It'll be fine. All right, get through there. Come on, quit teasing me. Only got one order, the other one didn't move. You moved both of your contracts to get out at 110. Dang. Good expansion candles, and then as soon as I enter, it stops. That's what it did to me, Matty Matt, right here. I was literally going to go break even at the low, and it missed me by a few ticks. I almost just exited. It might have been the play. All right, I'm not going to let that go back red. Doesn't make any sense to let that go back red. I mean, if I, I think going break even at these lows makes a lot of sense, but like, I don't know. This thing could bounce around more. Saw myth on futures of our futures. Yeah. What up, Marcus? Football this weekend was awesome. So glad to see Mateer back to himself. Yeah, he looked decent. That wasn't interesting game for sure. Now that I'm out, you guys know the full port short. It's going to go lower. It's going to go lower now that I'm out. You guys know. And there we go. Yeah, I thought the defense looked pretty good, Coochie Man. Boom, boom, boom. West, exclamation point. M. Here comes target number 1. Can't be upset with it. Can't be upset with the result. Why is Tom always depressed? I don't know. Is he? I think that's just Tom's personality. I don't think he's really depressed. Let's go. I hate weeks. Yeah, I'm green on everything except for that one account. We did lose a little bit. We did lose a little bit on our evals. We were up $100 to or $90 to start the day. This trade right here would have been good. Tom's Eastern European. With a trader's launch account. I'll message you later. Oh, okay, cool. Gonna maybe get some expansion here, but all these wicks down here eventually this level's gonna be ran eventually. I mean, I don't know. If we get one more pushback up into like the 104, so I might re-enter the short. We'll see. I don't know. Could lose. Just never got to that target. Never got there. Oh, that's the wrong count. What up, Mike? Do I take this? Do I just go for the 10 points? I don't know, man. This is such a Coochie Man competition. Oh, don't meddle in the middle. Yeah. Did I take that long? I got long at the bottom, but I only took 10 points. We'll push back up here. I could short maybe the 140. All right, guys, we're going to draw for the giveaway, but we need more likes. We only got 79. We need 21 more likes to get to 100. Hit the like button. Let's get the likes going. God dang it. Tap of the 140 there. That's where I kind of wanted to take the short at, and then I didn't do it. Took a $41 hit. Yeah, for sure. That's what happens, Jamie. That's what happens. Watching that 147 level here, I might... I think I might short the 147 one more time. We'll see. Yeah, it is kind of choppy. Too easy. Smokey Bear. What would I purchase with $100, Chris? Take Profit Trader, My Funded Futures, Trade Day. Or you could go with like 4 or 5 accounts with Buell and Ox. But I think the best account obviously is Take Profit Trader. All right, there's the 147 level. Gave the 10 points there. So I gave the 10 points there. Nice. See if it pushes on down here. Well, I took a nice trade here. I took that 47 short. I told you guys. Looking for the 86 here. Nice 40-point banger right there. It was a big trade. Let's go. Took a 40-point just massive banger right there on that trade. I was in with 10 micros, and I scaled out most of the position. I scaled out most of the position at 10 points. And then, I know I didn't show you guys that, but I told you guys I was taking that. Looking for 47. So we're up 294 on the evals. $50 on the funded. We finally blew that extra take private trader account. We're still stuck with 5. So that's fine. We might be close to passing. Yeah, we're close to passing this one. $330. So, yeah. So pretty solid day there. That was a huge trade right there. Sized up, scaled out. It banged. She bangs. You placed the long at 90? Oh, dang. That sucks. 1 TP2 Pro can trade you. Yeah, the 50K for sure. I always trade 50Ks, Chris. Why are YouTubers so afraid of going live? I don't know. There's no real advantage to going live. You have to share your money. But I don't think it's a big deal. I mean, like, if I get offered to go live, I'll go live. Doesn't matter to me. They're not going to offer me to go live, though, because I'm an idiot. I'm a bunch of good loot. But, yeah, I had my stop on that trade above, like, just above the VWAP there. You know, we kind of, you know, tested that open level. Unfortunately, the close level failed when we took the short here. But, to be fair, this was before 10 a.m., right? And then it had 3 tests. And so when I took it here after 10 a.m., probably didn't make any sense to take on the 4th test, right? So, I don't know. Could that have been avoided? I think so. So, yeah, ES also created a swing there. So it ran a wick inside a fair value gap. This is what I was watching here too. So we kind of swept that wick, and then when we hit the VWAP, and this is where I entered. This candle that closes back below 51, I was like, okay, that looks pretty good for a pushback down. So I'm kind of chopping here. Yeah, that sucks, Alito. All right, guys. We've got 93 likes, 64 viewers. We need to... I hate asking for the likes because I know it's just going to be bot likes, but they go away after the fact. They go away. So I'm sure they'll go away. All right, let me get this here. We're already starting to create an idiot box here. Kind of been in the idiot box for the last half hour or so. Oh, you're having a slow start. Nothing wrong with that, Alito. Delta's climbing. All right, guys, I'm setting the timer. Setting the timer. I'm setting the timer for 5 minutes. And enter the giveaway. Do it again. You're flatter than grandma's butt. We had too many people in the giveaway there, guys, in comparison to how many people are watching, so I'm restarting it. Exclamation point MM. I want to give you guys as fair as enough shot to get in as possible. So you got 5 minutes to get in. Exclamation point MM. And then I'm going to pull the drawing. I got the timer set. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, Alito. $500 is enough. So jump in, get in on your alts if you want. Don't really care, but you got 5 minutes to get in there. You had way too many people in the giveaway there. There was clearly some bots going on. Not that this stops them, but, you know, it makes it less likely. Dun, 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 dun. So green everywhere except for that one Take Private Trader account that we full ported. Honestly, if I had not full ported that, if I'd just taken it with reasonable size, yeah, still would have failed. Your 100 entries are canceled. Yes, yes. Yo Jim Pine, really? Marcus. Oh. All right, you got about 2 minutes to enter. Exclamation point MM. Guys, did we get, let me see, did we even get to, no, we're still 14 away subscribers. Get in there. If you're not in there, get in there. If you already got in there, you're going to have to get in there again. We're trying out a little different I don't want to, I hesitate to call it a diet, but we're trying out a little different type of eating program this week. We're eating eggs only for the next week. Anybody ever done that? Eat eggs only for every meal? That might be what happens right there. A little grab of liquidity below these wicks. Give it enough energy to hit higher. It feels like that might happen. Seafood diet. Seafood, eat food. You'd be starving. You can eat as many eggs as you want, Black Phoenix. So I had no breakfast. So I'm going to go 6 eggs for lunch. So, I don't know, Jamie. It's just a diet. Just like a weird little thing. Just do it for a week. Not a big deal. But yeah, I mean, I will add in other stuff after, next week or whatever. So, but yeah, we're going to try it. We're going to go eggs only for a week. Well, for 5 days. Monday through Friday. Let's see what happens. See how many LBs we can use. We can lose, not use. We can use all the LBs. You're getting queasy thinking about it? Well, today we probably go with fried eggs. This afternoon, maybe we go with some boileds. Maybe we go some scrambled. A little salt and pepper. Not a big deal. You'd eat 5 dozen eggs a day? Yeah. I bought 60 eggs to last me for the week, so we'll see if that lasts all week or not. We shall see. All right, guys, we're gonna end the giveaway here in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exclamation point MM, Frank. Jump in there. Hurry up. You love eggs, though. You actually crave them. Yeah. A video on all the cooking methods that I use. It's only 3. Yeah, room beats. That's what I'm doing. Cutting out the sugar. There we go. Let's let Frank get in there, and then we'll close it. All right, we're closing the entries now. You're in there, Frank. Winner is Desiree. Desiree, are you here? We had 99 people in the giveaway. That's better than 300 people that were in there. I'm sure there were still some bots in there, but try to get as many of them out as we can. Desiree, send me an email to methodicalman@gmail.com. Click on your top right corner, show me logged in to your YouTube channel, and then you need to join Rise. I need your Rise email. Again, you will not receive the prize until the first week of December. $100 cash. Yes, you won, Desiree. Yeah, no worries. Congrats. Share your Rise account. Don't share it to us. Unless other people want to give you some money. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me this morning. Let me get the link for My Funded Futures TV. I will be over there at 11:30. Let me get the link for it. Join me over there at My Funded Futures TV with Bull Barbie at 11:30. When you get it over there, hit the like button. We will be doing some account giveaways and stuff over there as well. There's the link. Join me over there. I do appreciate you guys. Let me show you guys my P&Ls before we go. All right, so we just swept the low there. Let's see if this does what I think it's going to do. I think, you know, it could sweep the low and then maybe rip back up, but let's see. Maybe not. Maybe it just keeps going. ES is pushing down here as well. Let me show you guys P&L. So first of all, let's go over these. So we're up $50 on the funded. We did blow the Take Profit Trader eval there, but we had 6, and we only can you can only have 5. So I was being aggressive on those. That's fine. We're up $294 on the other evals here. So pretty good day on those. And then these, let's see how the copier did. I don't know. 332 on that one. 403 on that one. 336. 276. 281. 343. You can see how wild the copier is today. And 326. So, I mean, that's a great Monday, right? It's a really green Monday. Great start to the week. I'll take it. All day, every day. Anyways, guys, like I said, I'll be over on My Funded Futures TV at 11:30. We might be back this afternoon for the Power Hour stream. We shall see. But I do appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you next time.
Nasdaq's a tricky trader, beware the fall. Technical tools may help, but watch your wall. Hirami candles flicker, inversions come and go. Protect your cash, don't let it all blow. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes your cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect yours. Market warning, listen close and heed. Daily payouts can fool, but they're not what they seem. Be resilient, don't give up, keep your guard tight. Trading isn't for the weak, so stay in the fight. Inversions rise, Hirami fall. Stay cautious, don't let your capital stall. Nasdaq's a nasty girl, don't go full port. She takes her cash in a flash, be careful with your heart. The opening range trade still bangs, but stay alert. Methodical man prefers inversions, get your cash and protect